In this world that we live today, how easy is it to live an eco lifestyle? Should we be forced to change our living habits, or is it a decision a person needs to make for themselves? From the houses we live in to the fuels we use, products are being designed to change the way in which we live our everyday life. But how realistic is this eco-world sensation?
Well, an eco lifestyle could be more expensive still, depending where you're living and stuff like that. In London, it's extremely expensive.
Fossil fuels are not a renewable source of energy. Therefore, the more we use, the less we have, and there have been many predictions as to when these will run out. Renewable energy sources such as wind, solar and biofuels are becoming more popular, and in 2008, 1.8% of the world's transport fuels were biofuels. However, it can be argued that the plants and vegetation used to create these biofuels could be used for food, and that this is still only putting a strain on our natural resources, but shifting the focus from the fossil fuels.
I think the benefit for recycling, I think, is for everybody, the whole planet as a whole. There's only so many resources that we've got that we can use, so recycling is, in my opinion, is the only way forward.
Well, basically my reviews on recycling is that we should do it, because it's not for us, it's for future generations, that we are looking after the planet. We don't own it, and basically I think we should be forced to, most definitely, because it's for everybody's best interest, and obviously the environment is important because we live in the environment.
My views on recycling are a bit 50-50. I should recycle more. I try to remember to do it, but a lot of the time it just goes in the bin. But I do try and do my bottles every now and again.
I think we should be forced by law to be recycling more, you know, just like how you get fined if you have too much rubbish, or, you know what I mean?
No, I don't really think it should be law that you have to recycle, because then you're going to have people getting fined, going to prison just for, you know what I mean? Really what is better education and really create more awareness. The people should want to recycle and make people know the need of it and know so they need to recycle.
No, I don't believe we should be forced. I think education, and I think if we teach the kids at nursery and upwards, it just comes natural, it comes second nature, and they won't be forced. It'll be just part of what we do every day of our lives.
Well, the benefits of recycling, the obvious benefits, the ecosystem, you know what I mean, the environment, and really a better future.
I think recycling is very important.
The main benefits from recycling, I believe, will be that we'll be able to reuse the planet's resources again, because there are a limited amount of resources.
I believe the government should do more to help us with recycling by not generating so much waste in the first place, i.e. Force companies to minimise packaging.
I think the benefits for everybody, as long as they understand all the benefits as a whole for the planet, for everybody, I think that will make it easier. Then you wouldn't need to force people. As long as they see the outcome and you see where it's going, I think that will make it easier as time goes on.
In 2009, the way annual car tax was calculated changed. It is now done by the levels of carbon dioxide a vehicle emits. This incentive is supposed to reduce the high level of carbon emission cars that are on the road. We stood at a popular intersection for 6 hours, noting the amount of hybrid or electrical vehicles that passed. We saw none of these. However, we did see a number of SUVs. At the minute, a Land Rover owner has to pay £200 plus on road tax. But does the owner of a Land Rover or a Range Rover who can pay anything between £20,000 up on their vehicle really mind spending over £200 to keep them on the road?
Well, the government or something really should set a system, more. I don't really see much recycling happening. Facilities, like, people don't really know much. Better inform people about recycling and stuff like that, educate people about recycling even from school and stuff.
I definitely think our school should teach more about recycling.
I believe it would be a good thing if the government offered an incentive for us all to recycle. I believe if there was, say, a monetary benefit from recycling, I believe more people would endeavour to recycle.
I live in Southwark, and they got a very good system now where you can just put it all in the same bag, so there's no excuses. But you got to think also about the long-term things, about how these things are being recycled, and the gas that's being used, and sometimes this is more with the transport. It might take more energy than it takes to, to recycle them. So.
My views on recycling are basically, good views, which is like you can use old material to make new things, such as, we can give an example, a nice idea for recycling. You can recycle old metal, make houses from it, such as containers,
This planet is a fragile environment. Being more aware of this will help to protect our planet for future generations. We need to not only recycle, but it is important to educate the younger generations, thus creating a new era of designers who will place importance not only on the appearance of their design, but they will be aware of how they will impact the world through their work. It is only then we will be able to change the world.
If they taught us more about recycling, I think they could, because if they told us how important it was, people would know to actually do it.
Recycling should be like second nature to us, because recycling is a natural process. Something lives and dies and then becomes either fertilizer or food for something else. So really and truly, it should be something natural to us that we all just do without really thinking about it.
The Earth's health is what we're recycling for. So the Earth comes first before me, because the Earth is going to sustain me. So I guess I had to put sustainability if I had to choose. Yeah.